Hey guys, welcome to Ljubljana. I have just arrived outside my accommodation here and it's so unique. Pretty much it was a prison for 100 years or over 100 years, and then it was abandoned and they've now made it into like a hostel. Upstairs is more the hostel area and then you can book individual cells, but the thing is you can't actually choose where you stay because they say that when you go to prison you can't choose your cell, so it's all a surprise, and every cell has been designed by a different artist, so they're all really unique. And I'm going to head in now and see which cell I'm going to get for the next 2 nights. Excited to find out what cell I have. Let's have a look and see. 118. Here we go, this is my one. And it was designed by Marco Stipek, or maybe all those people, I'm not really sure. Here we go, I'm gonna tap my key card. We're ready. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a tour of my jail cell. It is a very traditional one because there's so many different types of designs, so I'm looking online at them all. And I think this is the most basic one there is, but it's a lot more like what it would have been like, I suppose, without the heat pump. So we've got the bars on the window there, and I'm guessing this was added, I'm not sure though, because it kind of goes out, so I'm not sure what that story is there. Then I've got my bed, very basic old bed, and this is obviously the original wall, what it looked like, and it's got like carvings into it, which I'm assuming was from the people who were in the jail cell, which is interesting. And there's 2 beds obviously, and then just like a basic chair, and I don't know what this would have been, like a cupboard, I don't know. And then there's the original door. Other than that, it is what it is. I kind of like that it's the real basic one because it is like staying in a jail cell, because a lot of them didn't really look like jail cells anymore. So I'm happy with that, and I am excited to spend 2 nights in jail. I'm starting to understand how boring it would be to be stuck in one of these all the time, especially because I didn't have Wi-Fi. You have to entertain yourself all the time. So I've just been doing some reading up on the prison, and it was a prison for over 100 years. It opened in 1882, and by 1991 it was an abandoned building. The council was like, we need to get rid of this building, it's just abandoned, you know, let's demolish it. And there was a whole group of people that were like, no, we don't want you to demolish it, and they illegally came and kind of stayed in the building, so they couldn't demolish it. The officials tried to chase them away, but it didn't work. And all the artists had like this big plan for it. And then eventually in 2003, it became a hostel. Every cell has been designed by a different artist to make it a little bit different. So there's the hostel upstairs with the shared rooms, or you can book a cell. It's become like quite a big part of the city. And I was looking at the pictures of what the cells used to look like, and this is legit what it looked like, except it didn't have the heat pump. All the bars are original, the doors are original. Just seeing what is left of the original bits and pieces that were here. There's this little water fountain thing here, but they've added like a cool mosaic around it, which is a good idea. But yeah, the original tap and everything. There's a ladder over this way I saw before. It goes like right up to the roof. And I'm not sure what this was about. Wow. I think I need a torch. That's so creepy. This was something. Guessing that was a gap. It's cold down here. Good morning guys, welcome back to my prison cell. It's obviously the next day, so I'm just getting ready to head out and explore Ljubljana. But first, I really want to check out that basement area that was really dark, and I looked into it, and apparently it's where they had the isolation cells, and there's no light down there, so that would not have been fun. But I'm so keen to explore it that I was dreaming about it last night. And in my dream I was trying to convince my family to come down with me, but nobody would. But anyway, I've got my phone, it's charged up, so I've got a torch, and I thought before I head out I will go and check it out. So let's go and see what we can find down there. Okay, as soon as you get down, like not even down the stairs, it's instantly cold, and there's another set to go down. Though there are like windows here, or where there were windows, so there's obviously some light coming in once upon a time, but not anymore. So I'll get my torch out and we'll go explore. I'm a little bit scared. Okay, ready. I'll turn the camera around. Okay, let's go. Oh my goodness. This is so scary. There's like cords and stuff. This would not be a fun place to be. Oh, so here's the cells. Yeah, because there's no windows here. Like, there's nowhere there could have been a window. Oh, goodness. Wow, he would not want to end up in here. Or maybe that was a window up there. So I'm not actually looking at what I'm filming, so. Creepy. They're so small. I thought the other ones were small. But that is tiny. Anyway. Time to go back up. It's such a cool wee like art area around here. So they've got like buildings which have been painted up.
Dizzy from the way this world is turning.
I was wandering past this cafe called Grand Cafe, and I saw outside they were advertising that they sold the original Ljubljana cake, and I didn't know that Ljubljana had its own cake. It's pretty much like a chocolate cake with like maybe coffee filling and nuts, is my guess. So I've just reached one of the bridges. I've reached the Dragon Bridge.
Can't seem to figure out which way is up or down. Can you point me in the right direction now?
Just reached the famous 3 bridges. So there's this one here, and then there's the one I'm on, and then there's one over there as well. And one of them is called the Baker's Bridge. I think it has a different name as well, but I can't think of the name of it. Back in the day, if a baker cheated its customers into buying bread that wasn't high quality, they would throw them off the bridge and into the cold water below, just as a bit of a shock to kind of stop them from cheating people into buying bread that wasn't the best. Now I can see the castle's up here. I just have to try and figure out how to get to it. So following this track, because there was lots of people coming up here, and there was a picture on a sign of a castle pointing this way, but then there's also a castle sign pointing that way. But the view's already looking amazing, and I'm not even at the top yet. So even if the castle isn't up here, it will be worth it. There's a sign up here that says Ljubljana Grad, which translates to Ljubljana Castle. So if you're considering whether to come up to the castle or not, do it. Because when I was in Bled, I had a few people say don't bother going to the Bled Castle, but go to the Ljubljana Castle. And I totally see what they mean, because they said the view is so much better and the view is free. I think in Bled you have to pay to get to the viewpoint. Just sitting here admiring the view, and the squirrel ran past, and it was like a dark brown squirrel. I kind of got the last bit of it running up the tree, but it was really close for a bit. But obviously I knew that as soon as I moved to get my camera out, it was going to run for it. I'm trying to see if I can spot it, but I think it's gone. I don't know, do they like have little holes in the tree, or do they just kind of sit in them. I don't know a whole heap about squirrels, to be honest. Now, I'm debating, is it worth going in the castle? I'm here for today and then half of tomorrow before I head off somewhere else. So I'm kind of, I saw the view. I'm not really sure if the castle's worth it or not. I haven't heard much either way. So I might see how much it is and then decide whether I'll go in or not. Okay, I've decided I'll look more into it, see if it's worth it, and then if it is, I'll come back tomorrow. Hey guys, it's the next day and I think I jinxed myself because I was literally just saying to all my family yesterday, I've only had 2 or 3 days of rain the whole time I've been travelling, and then I wake up this morning and it's pouring the rain. I'm like, serves me right for getting too excited about the lack of rain. But I have been really lucky, and today is my last day in Slovenia, and tomorrow not tomorrow, tonight I am off to the UK. I've noticed that Europeans really like Australia. Like, there's a kangaroo here. Almost every Airbnb I've been into, there's been like a boomerang or Australian artwork or something Australian, or Australian keychain. Hello. Hello. Because it's raining, I decided to come up to the funicula because I didn't want to get wet walking up the stairs, and I did decide to come to the castle today, and I'm actually really glad I decided to save it for today because it's raining. I probably wouldn't have had a whole heap to do, so it worked out well. So I'm just heading up there now, and it cost €10 for the funicula. I can't say it, the lady laughed at me when I was buying the ticket, and the castle combined, so it's like a little package deal. Because I've come into this inside area, I'm not sure where I'm going. I'm trying to find a way into the castle, and then I realised I was in the castle. So obviously the funicula, whatever it's called, goes straight into the castle. And so I was like looking at the entrance, I was like, wait, I'm already inside. And then I went in to go into where it said the start was on the map, and they were like, oh no, you can't come in here, there's a conference on. So I got kicked out of there. So I'm not really sure where I'm allowed to go, but I guess I'll just go places, and if I'm not allowed there, I'm sure somebody will let me know. But I'm going up some stairs, so I'm hoping that means it's like a viewing platform or something. So apparently right at the top of the tower is actually closed today. So I've come on a day where I can't seem to access half the castle because it's closed for one reason or another, but that's okay. I'll see if I can get some sort of a view up here. And also I'm going to pay twice because I didn't realise, I thought maybe this was like a separate payment to go up the viewing platform, but she's like, wait, do you have a ticket? I'm ready for a castle? And I was like, oh yeah, I do. So the top of the tower is closed and you cannot see anything out the window because it's super foggy. So maybe I should have come yesterday. I'm doing really well on this castle tour. So my next plan today was to go up to the top of the skyscraper, but with this weather I don't think there's a lot of point because, as you saw up there, I don't think there's much of a view today. So instead I am going to get ready for my flight tonight. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I will see you next time. Bye!